been working towards the welfare of society, especially children, and has helped more than 500 children in the states of UP and Bihar in the month of March by providing them with food and stationery items. We are looking forward to do more social work in these tough times of COVID-19 through this webinar. Lucius Seneca, a Roman philosopher, once said, "The gem cannot be polished without friction, nor the perfected, nor man be perfected without trials." We all wish to be successful in life, to achieve our goals and targets, to thrive on the top of the world. But the question is, are we willing to do work for it? Are we willing to give it all completely? And most importantly, are we doing the right thing at the right time? I am sure most of you are stuck in this dilemma of how to do things and when to do it, and actually what to do. Success is the result of perfection, hard work, learning from failure, loyalty, and persistence. This beautiful quote by Colin Powell exactly suits our guest for today. Today, we have a very special guest with us who is here to guide us on the right path and answer all our questions and queries. He is a research intern in Bobble AI Technologies, has participated in American Express, Code Street, and was among the top 50 teams out of 6,000 teams participated in Lowest India Hackathon and was among the top 20 teams out of 1,000 teams, is among top 5% coders in TCS Code Vita, is among top 6% coders in Hack with Infi, has done various projects like Split Web, Competitive Programming Starters Kit, Codeforces Rating Predictor, and more. Was a speaker in Amazon Alexa developer community and community moderator in Code to Express. Is certified by Cryo Launch. With great enthusiasm and a warm heart, I would like to welcome our guest for today, Mr. Rajdeep Roy Chaudhary.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello, yes. Good
Yeah, I'm
afternoon,
audible.
sir.
Yeah, good
Yes, sir, you're
afternoon,
audible.
everyone.
Yes. It's a great pleasure to have you, sir. How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm great. I'm doing great.
Okay.
Yeah,
So let's just start. Before starting, would you like to say something to our audience, our students who
yeah,
are wishing?
yeah. So thank you everyone for having me here, and a very good afternoon to you guys. So I hope that you will learn something from this session. Let's so.
Yes, sir. So that's why we have kept this session because
Yeah,
placements are around the corner. So we wish that through this session, all the students can grab something important with your guidance. So let's start. Okay, so everyone is wishing good afternoon in the chat box. Okay. So the first question that I want to ask is, firstly, let me start by asking how did you develop interest in computer science and coding? Because whatever field we choose, why and what is very important. That
yeah,
why
yeah,
am I doing this? What am I doing? So
yeah,
how
yeah.
did you develop that interest?
Okay, so it actually started in my school days. So we had C and C++ programming classes there. So I grabbed. I wasn't that good in the other subjects, so I thought that programming might be the thing for me. So I developed my logical building skills, and I was so into computers and technology at that time that before having the exams, my father and mother used to ground me from using the gadgets and used to take my phone away. So that's how I was into computer science, and I didn't do well in my boards and in the 10th boards or the 12th or J mains. So I was having a hard time to get admission to college. Then I found LPU, and uh, just started with preparing with the coding stuffs and all.
So you started from your school time.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
and it's important that whatever we should go for our passion. It doesn't matter if we are not good in everything. If we just have to be good in one thing and carry on with it.
yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So next question is, at what time did you decide that you have to seriously prepare for your placements and interviews or internships? Because when we are in college, so like the first year is generally, we are enjoying with our friends and we are not that much into studies, or we are just busy with the regular schedule. So how did you know that now I have to study for my placements, and what would you suggest the other students that at this point of time or now you have to be serious towards these things if you are wishing for placements?
Okay. So in first year, I also had fun when I got into LPU. Like the first year was totally smooth, and from the second year onwards, I have seen that there was a crowd in LPU. There was among 6,000 students in BTech CSC alone. So
Yes.
I knew that I had to do something to get out of the crowd. So from the beginning of the fourth semester, I started practicing competitive coding and doing some projects to stand out of the crowd. Like I will be doing the curricular works along with the people, but I will be doing something extra. So that was my mindset over there. And from then, I have prepared for 1 year. And as soon as the sixth semester was at the verge of beginning, I got a internship offer from Bobble AI.
Okay. That's great. What are some of the challenges that you faced, in terms of studies in general, the regular classes, or in terms of your preparation for placements?
Okay. So in technical skills, I didn't face any problem. Like I used to enjoy it a lot, but I used to struggle in communication skills a lot. So say LPU has already uh, given some soft skills classes, and that helped me improve a lot. So I'm very helpful to LPU in in that case. Like you have to really convey your idea to the interviewers, otherwise your knowledge will be enclosed in your self only,
Yes,
and there's
yes,
no
of course.
point of having the knowledge if you can't convey it to the others.
Yes, absolutely. So was it just the soft skill classes by LPU, or did you even practice by yourself through, or did you learn by yourself also?
Yeah, actually, in order to extensively improve my skills, I decided to join an organizations in LPU. Like we have many organizations
Yes.
here and there in DSC. So, uh, I joined Amazon Alexa developer community when I was
Yes.
in second year only. So where there we used to teach the students about Amazon Alexa and how to develop applications for it. So that was a huge boost for me. Like we you used to interact with the students as well as the peers, and a lot of knowledge sharing took place there and there itself only.
Okay, that's great. Okay, so what are your thoughts on, like in CSC, if I go specific towards computer science engineering, we have like two sectors, like product based and service based. What are
Yeah.
your thoughts on that?
In my opinion, I think product based is quite superior to service based
Yes.
because it has a huge pay and the work quality is also great. And being an engineer, you should be focused towards building stuff. An engineer means that you have to fix the problems that people have. And service based, like they are not making that much of an impact on the people, whereas when you join a product based company, you will be affecting around if it is a big company, you will be affecting around millions of lives.
Okay. So, as you mentioned that in LPU in engineering, I think we have around 6,000 students. That is a huge strength. But
Yeah,
the seats limited for product-based students or companies is very less. Do you think it is unfair in with other students in terms as placements are concerned? Because obviously we have such talent, we have great students and great minds, but due to the limited number of companies coming for product based or the seats available in product based services, it's very less. So do you think it's unfair?
I don't think it is unfair because you have to. The companies generally tend to pick the best brains of the crowd from the crowd. So we have to have some filtering criteria, and that criteria should be on the basis of IQ and AQ. Okay, so for filtering out students, one thing is we can have aptitude tests, or we can have something like coding tests. So
Like
people who are
competitive.
general, yeah, competitive type coding, or you can make some really amazing projects that could actually grab the attention of the interviewers or the recruiters.
So like you have to be the best to,
Yeah,
get into it.
yeah.
You have to
You
be
don't
very
have to
sound
be,
in coding.
yeah, you don't have to be the best, but you have to grab the attention of the recruiters, as well as you have to stand out of the crowd.
Great. I hope our audience are taking some note over here. So, you know that this is the pandemic era, okay, and things have changed. A lot of things are working style, the different methodologies that the companies have been using for recruiting students. So, there are some sort of new skills that are required. So, according to you, to cope up with this pandemic, what are the current skills, or if I talk about in terms of coding, what are the new programming languages that the students should focus on?
Okay, so startups generally you tend to use cutting edge technology, whereas in MNCs they tend to stick with the base languages like C++ and Java. I'm not saying there is something wrong with C++ and Java. I also use C++ and Java for my day-to-day work, but there are languages like Go. There are specific languages which are very highly optimized for development. You should be trying out this and explore the various technological things that are around, because university won't update you. You have to take care of itself. Like you can subscribe to various LinkedIn channels or posts, so to get to know about the technologies that are currently being used in the industry.
Like as per my knowledge, like Python is really in the market. Like everyone, if
Yeah,
I talk about data analytics and machine learning, so the base of everything is Python. And like
yeah.
in today's world, like data analytics is really growing, and machine learning and AI is like on the top notch. So would you suggest our students to focus on Python more than other languages?
Okay, if you are in first year, like you have ample amount of time to explore all the
Yes.
fields. Just explore every field, uh, just the overall basics, and find out which one is the best suitable for you.
Yes.
If Python works for you, go ahead with Python. If you think Android development is best for you, go with Java or Kotlin. If you are development in if you are interested in algorithms and data structures, you can stick with C++. I'm not saying that you cannot do Java, programming stuff with Java or analytics with Java. So that's completely depending on your interest.
Okay. So it doesn't matter what is in the market, but it should be what interests you and what you can do better
Yeah,
than the
actually,
other.
you have to
Yes,
be
because
best in. If you are picking something, some tool, you have to ace that it.
yes, absolutely. Okay, moving forward. So looking back into your academic years, do you feel that in this particular area or in this particular subject, I should have developed more knowledge or I should have studied it more, considering the opportunities that are coming from this particular field?
Yeah, actually, there were some subjects like automata and COD and industry ethics. I used to think that these are theoretical subjects,
Yes,
and
yes.
it won't be used in anywhere in future. So I couldn't be more wrong about it. Actually, in people in the industry, these use these concepts too. For example, in Bobble AI, we are using a term called finite state transducers for speech recognition. I used to think that these things are only concepts, and like won't even use it anymore.
Okay.
Yeah,
So, but they use it.
yeah, they use it.
Like if I was from also BTech. I've integrated BTech MBA. So in my BTech CSC there was this subject automata, and it was very complex, and
Yeah,
it
it
was
was complex and
theoretical.
theoretical. I also
Yes,
didn't like it very much. So
I
there
didn't
are,
like it at all.
yeah,
I thought that this is not important. Who will ask this, all these diagrams and stuff? But it's great that I come to know from you and all the other students who will be having this in future or are having this. They are getting to know that it is important. Automata and COD, guys, is important. Study your automata well.
yeah,
Okay, so coming to the internship. So recently LPU has given us an option to do MOOC courses as well. Like if we were to go for internship, we can even do online certification instead of internship.
yes, yes,
So
absolutely.
do you think that online certification is as useful and as beneficial as an internship? Because when you're doing an internship, you're actually, you're in the field, you're working, you're getting practical exposure, you're seeing how to do things in real life.
Yeah.
So, do you think that online certification is as, comparative and beneficial as internship?
In my opinion, I don't think that online certification is as beneficial to the internship because in internship you get hands-on experience, and
Yes.
whenever you are using MOOCs to learn, like you are just limiting yourself to that particular section of information only. So you have to get out of your comfort zone to learn new things, and any particular problem can be solved in multiple ways. So you have to enumerate each and every ways and find the best possible solution. That is the kind of experience you get in internship, and you don't get in MOOCs.
Yes, because practical knowledge is very
Yeah,
important.
practical is very
And
knowledge.
and you work, I guess in internships you work under teams, you work under seniors, so you get that experience of how to actually work when you get a job.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Because the exposure is huge. Like we are dealing with complex problems that we don't have a solution. You can just simply Google and Stack Overflow, just copy it from Stack Overflow. You have to think about the solution, like improve the solution. These are the challenges that you will face in internship, and I strongly recommend that you get an internship before you get a job. And if it is from a startup, it's very good. Like in startups you'll be doing everything from scratch, and whereas in whenever you're in a big company, they will give you less work, and that won't help you in the long run.
Yes, agreed. Completely I agree with this. Even I agree that we should go for internships. Okay, so looking at your achievements, I have observed that you have participated in a lot of coding competitions. So,
Yeah.
how important do you think is participating in coding competitions or just participating in general as per placements are concerned?
Okay, so my motive in participation in this kind of contest is like I wanted to build my aptitude and coding skills, logic building skills. So I used to participate in this contest. And actually, whenever you're practicing problems, it generally improves your logical thinking skills. And but whenever you are doing in a contest, it gives you a specific time, and you have to solve that problem in that specific time given. So that helps your speed also.
Yeah.
You have to
Time
have
management.
accuracy. Yeah, time management, that's what I was talking about.
So, you have participated in teams, right?
Yeah.
So, would you suggest the students to participate more, or
Yeah, so uh, you can participate in after building teams also, and you can participate individually also. So what's with the team, I think so that you are interacting with the team, sharing your ideas. That skill is also important. Whenever you're in an organization, you won't be working alone. You have to work with the team. So that skill is very important for you to have, and you should be very um, comfortable with working with others.
You should know how to work in a team and how
Yeah,
to communicate with others well. Yes, great. Okay. So, our university constantly focuses on polishing our communication skills and mainly the English language. We have different classes going on. We have soft skills classes, we have PEL classes, we have PES classes. So, do
yeah.
you believe that good communication skills play a vital role in interviews?
I believe that it is very much essential for you to have your soft skills, because it is the backbone of the interview. Like, you are communicating your ideas. If you don't express your ideas, if you don't think out loud, then the interviewer might think that you don't know the answer what he's asking about. So the key point is, like, you have to express yourselves and express your thinking as well whenever you're in an interview.
Okay. Generally, like if let's say that a student is very sound in coding, he knows his not just coding, he knows any field. If I talk about, he knows it
Yeah.
very well, but he has no mode of communication. He does not know how to communicate it to the interviewee or the panel in general. So that's why the communication skills are very important.
Yes.
Got it. So, if I ask a fun question, have you ever bunked your classes or कभी किसी की proxy लगा दी हो कि चल यार मेरी proxy तुम लगा देना या तुम्हारी proxy मैं लगा दूंगा.
हाँ, ऐसा तो हुआ है. बस there was one time when I went to other I'm from machine learning minor, so I went into data science and attended the class bunking my own class. So there was an incident,
Okay.
and when the teacher faculty asked that what is your roll number, I put a random roll number. Yeah.
Okay. So, was there any memorable experience from LPU? मतलब जिसको आप याद करते हो तो आपको मतलब LPU की याद आ जाती है कि यार मेरे को फिर से जाना है, मेरे को फिर से वो सब चीजें आई वांट टू एक्सपीरियंस इट अगेन.
हाँ, वैसे तो बहुत सारे ही ऐसे एक्सपीरियंसेस है, बट मोस्टली मैं क्लासेस बंक नहीं करता था. आई यूज्ड टू अटेंड ऑल द क्लासेस. आई यूज्ड टू मेंटेन द अटेंडेंस परसेंटेज आल्सो. सो कुछ 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 एक दो केसेस ही होंगे जब मैंने बंक किया क्लासेस.
Okay. So, coming to attendance, so is attendance an important criteria for matlab, sitting in placement? Like, is there some?
आई थिंक सो. लाइक हम लोगों के अभी अटेंडेंस में मार्क्स मतलब इंक्लूड करते हैं. इन माय टाइम इट वाज अराउंड आउट ऑफ 100 इट वाज 5. सो इतना तो मैटर नहीं करता
Hmm.
सीजीपीए वाइज, बट यू शुड बी ग्रैबिंग द नॉलेज द फैकल्टीज आर शेयरिंग, एंड मतलब ओवरऑल क्या चल रहा है क्लास में वो सब पता चलता है. I
Okay.
mean, it is
Any?
not that important for you to attend classes. You can only always learn from YouTube also. But कॉलेज में आए हो, कॉलेज का environment तो feel करो.
Exactly. So, any bad experience you ever had from LPU while, like, when you were a student? Anything?
नहीं, ऐसा तो as such I don't have any bad experience with LPU. मैं तो जैसे ही pandemic खत्म होगा तो LPU तो फिर से आऊँगा. I miss
Obviously,
LPU
we
very
all
much. Yeah.
will. We all are missing. I'm sure everyone present here is missing LPU a lot. And security guard के साथ भी you never had कोई बुरा experience नहीं है.
नहीं, फिलहाल तो नहीं है.
Okay, that's good. You were a good student. That's very good. Okay. Uh, moving on. So, as you said that we were talking about communication skills and we were talking about how it is important to actually, mediate your ideas to the board or the panel. So, what are the technical questions that they generally ask in the technical round? Like, do they go specific to the specifics, or do they just ask the basic idea, or do they give you situation-based problems? What do they ask?
Okay, so different companies try to ask different questions. कोई service based companies focus more on the aptitude part of skills and puzzles, and most of the product based companies ask about data structures and algorithms. I think पूरा BTech में data structures and algorithms is the most important subject. You should be mastering it as soon as possible and practice करते रहना है. Apart from these data structures and algorithms, the core computer science concepts like networking हो गया,
Hmm.
operating systems, DBMS, these concepts you should be brushed up as well.
So,
So
like, they can ask anything from these
anything, हाँ,
mentioned.
ये core computer science concepts हो गया. Apart
Hmm.
from this, you would be choosing a minor. So
Yes.
it may be machine learning, it may be Android. तो वो वाले से जो माइनर है उसके ऊपर आई बिलीव दैट यू शुड हैव अ प्रोजेक्ट इन इट because just the data structures and algorithms might not work for the interviewers. So you must have one or two good projects and you should be knowing every bit of it. लाइक इंटरव्यूअर्स अंदर घुस जाएंगे कि प्रोजेक्ट्स में ये क्यों यूज किया वो क्यों यूज किया. So you should be comfortable with answering all the questions that you put in your project.
Okay. So, like you said about minors, right? I think, like, yeah, in third year, when we go to our third year, we have to select a minor. So,
Yeah.
any suggestions you would like to give, that go for this, this has more scope, this more companies come from this minor, or go for this is trending. Any suggestions?
हाँ, तो एक चीज है कि जैसे आई टुक माई माइनर एज मशीन लर्निंग, बट आई एम नॉट अ मशीन लर्निंग इंजीनियर एट बॉबल एआई, नीदर एट लूज. सो ये माइनर जो है ये कम्प्लीटली तुम्हारा इंटरेस्ट के बेसिस पे लेना है. ऐसा नहीं है कि तुमने ये माइनर लिया है तो इसी में तुमको फ्यूचर में काम करना है. दैट इज नॉट द केस. सो आई विल से दैट एक्सप्लोर ऑल द फील्ड्स. जो तुमको इजी लग रहा है या फिर जो तुमको इंटरेस्ट कर रहा है, पिक दैट वन.
Okay. So it's not about what is trending or what has more scope. You should be interested in it, and again, it's the same thing. You should be able to work with it,
हाँ हाँ,
and then you
क्योंकि
can
जो
go for
ट्रेंडिंग
whatever.
होगा वैसे वहाँ पे ही मतलब भीड़ चाल होगा. तो
Now, pay it.
भीड़ चाल से बाहर आना है. The goal should not be like if my friend is doing that, I will be also doing that. ना ना ना, ऐसा नहीं करना है.
दिस इज अ वेरी एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट ये आपने बोला है, बिकॉज जनरली जब मैं भी थी, जब माइनर सेलेक्ट करने का टाइम आता है, तो पीयर प्रेशर में आके जनरली स्टूडेंट्स, यार मेरा दोस्त वो ले रहा है, मैं उसमें जाऊंगा, मैं उसके साथ जाऊंगा, या इवन एनीवन जो भी होता है कि आई विल गो विद दिस, आई हैव टू स्टे विद माय फ्रेंड. तो मतलब यू हैव टू सी व्हाट वर्क्स फॉर यू, व्हाट इंटरेस्ट्स यू, एंड गो विद दैट, बिकॉज दिस इज डेफिनेटली योर कैरियर, है ना. मतलब हम कैरियर की बात कर रहे हैं, दोस्त तो होते हैं, दोस्त से बाद में भी मिल सकते हैं, बट व्हेन यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट योर कैरियर, यू हैव टू बी वेरी सीरियस एंड मतलब बहुत ध्यान से यू हैव टू चूज इट.
हाँ हाँ, एग्जैक्टली.
ओके. तो आप before interviews na, the students are very tensed and stressed and very nervous, generally before face to face interviews,
हम्म.
when you have to face the panel and the interviewees, what they're going to ask, what will be their mindset. Sometimes it happens. See, sometimes the interviewers, they ask very difficult questions. Sometimes they'll just ask basic questions, but you don't know the mindset of the interviewers or the panel.
हाँ हाँ.
So, what tips you would like to give our students to to be confident and to stay out of stress and as cool as possible so that they can answer everything, very calmly and quiet.
ओके सो ऐसा बहुत बार होता है दैट व्हेन इन इंटरव्यूअर्स the interviewer panel asks difficult question. So in that case, what you can do is like you can ask counter questions and to get more details about the questions, like figure out the constraints, what is it, and during that time you might get some hints from the interviewer as well कि चलो ये वाला प्रॉब्लम है उसे ऐसे तुम्हें डायरेक्टली नहीं पता कि हाउ टू सॉल्व दिस प्रॉब्लम बट व्हेन इंटरव्यूअर आंसर्स दिस क्वेश्चन कभी कभार ऐसा होता है उसके मुंह से फिसल जाता है कि कुछ हिंट्स तो तुमको
Yes.
ऑन द वे तुम्हें ये चीज तुम्हें इम्प्रोवाइज करना पड़ेगा सोल्यूशन अकॉर्डिंग टू द
Okay. That is counter questioning, and picking up the clues and the
या
hints that the interview drops here and there. That's a
या
very good trick. I'm going to use this now. I hope our audience are taking note of everything sir is saying. So my next question is, let's say like a lot of companies come to LPU. Even now so many companies are coming every day. In a day, I think 4 to 5 companies come.
या
But what happens is, like, let's take an example. If I apply for or if I am sitting in a placement drive, it is not necessary that a student will get selected in the first drive or in the second drive. He has to sit in multiple drives. That
हाँ
happens same for internship. So
हाँ हाँ
and, and sometimes it's like कि यार मेरे क्लास में सबका हो रहा है, मेरे फ्रेंड्स का हो रहा है, मैं अकेला पीछे रह रहा हूँ. In that situation, like how to stay motivated, because I have suffered this, and in that situation it's very hard to stay motivated and keep on working. So what would you say, how to stay motivated and keep on working, keep on the consistency?
लकीली मैं कभी इस प्लेस में आया नहीं हूँ बट इन केस आई आई वाज इन दिस प्लेस इन योर शूज सो आई वुड लाइक जो बाकी हो रहा है वो सब कुछ कान में कुछ दिमाग में लाना ही नहीं है तो आई वुड डू माई वर्क ओनली एंड प्रिपेयर वेल फॉर द इंटरव्यूज आई
Okay.
एक्चुअली डोंट हैव आंसर फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन
It's okay,
तो
no problem. आपके आपके फ्रेंड्स को पूछेंगे तो मे भी उनके पास आंसर
हाँ
होगा.
उनको पता
तो
होगा बिकॉज आई वॉज इन द वन ऑफ द फर्स्ट पीपल हु गॉट प्लेस्ड सो
oh,
मुझे
that's
ये
great.
फीलिंग कभी आई नहीं
अभी वो बेचारे सोच रहे होंगे यार इसका हो गया है हमारा नहीं हो रहा है. No, but seriously, I want to tell all the students that please do not get disheartened and do not get motivated, because I am myself from fourth year, and as sir has said, you have to keep on doing your work and not get demotivated, because you will get so many opportunities, you will get so many companies that एक टाइम ऐसा आएगा कि आपको खुद को ही नहीं पता होगा कि यार इस वाली ड्राइव में जाऊँ या इस वाली ड्राइव में जाऊँ, because LPU provides such great opportunities. So stay motivated, keep on doing your hard work, keep up the persistence and the consistency, and for sure you will get where you want to, be. Okay, so LPU focuses a lot on online certifications. मतलब in general, LPU says कि you have to, update your skills and keep on gaining more extra knowledge through these online certifications. So, do you think this is important? And what are your suggestions to the students that do it in this particular field or do it in that particular?
ओके आई टॉक अबाउट माई सेल्फ ओनली तो मैंने अभी तक
Yes,
एक भी
yes.
सर्टिफिकेशन नहीं किया सो दैट प्रूव्स एक भी सर्टिफिकेट नहीं है मेरे पास ढंग का so that proves that certifications doesn't matter what matters is your skills if you have skills you can crack any interview as simple as that
Yeah, but you have participated in a lot of competitions, right?
हाँ तो सर्टिफिकेशंस यहाँ पे मतलब आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट मूव्स ओनली अगर सीखना है तो किसी को मे बी डॉक्यूमेंटेशन पढ़ के समझ में आता है कि ये चीज़ है ब्लॉग्स पढ़ के सीखते कोई कोई मे बी समवन टेक्स वीडियो लेक्चर्स. सो हर एक बंदे के लिए अलग अलग वे ऑफ लर्निंग होता है. तो यू हैव टू
Hmm.
आइडेंटिफाई व्हाट वर्क्स वेल फॉर यू, और उसको करते जाना है, मेहनत करना पड़ेगा तुम जहाँ पे भी जाओ.
No, the general idea of doing the certification is that, na, that you have to gain some knowledge and you should be able to apply it practically. Imply it
हाँ.
practically. If now that knowledge can come from anywhere, it does not have
या
to be
या
an online certification. It could be from your class, it could be from YouTube, anything. But I would like to ask something.